Hi, what's up everyone? Good day. So how you doing today? And for all the newcomers who are watching right now, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Okay, also so for today's video, it would be something about someone I really don't know, someone who are from from far apart. Okay, so living in another country. This reading is a requested reading by someone. I don't want to mention any names. Alright, so I have read this message from my YouTube, and this person was requesting something like a reading for someone who were a controversy and have also a controversy case. So I'm gonna make some reading for that controversy. Okay, so this is regarding for someone. Okay, regarding with someone who been until now not still holding back, getting the feeling of in somewhat somewhere some ways, even though how hard she would like to move on, but it never been what do you call this, even how hard she tried to move on from the nightmares of her life, still there are some times that it is something that holding her back. Okay, so this is the story that I'm gonna have to make a reading for today. So let's say that this young woman or young lady had been caught or had been handled by this lion, or what we call tiger or lion. So this animal, yeah, literally animal. So this is older than this lady. Okay, so he was the reason why this lady had been having the nightmare of her life. He manipulated this young lady, as you can see. So I don't want to mention any names here, but just because it has been requested for me to make a reading for this case. So in this reading, I have my disclaimer. Ito ay patnubay lamang. Tayo pa rin ang gumagawa ng sarili nating kapalaran sa pamamagitan ng ating pagkilos. In this, in my disclaimer, so I am reading this the tarot card according to what the tarot message would like me to know or would like me to to read about. Okay, so I'm just following what is the message within this tarot card, and this is only a guide. So we are still the one who are making our or creating our own destiny through our own actions. And this is for a collective messages, and just take whatever resonates. Please do like, share and subscribe if you know that this is really resonated, and if not, then you can just leave it. Okay, so This reading is about this young woman who was being manipulated by this person. And as I can see here, this is a long time nightmare for this young lady. Yes, this is a very young lady, and she tried to make her moving on. She's trying hard to move on and forget the past, but it looks like she was being a prison of the past of that person who was manipulated her. Okay, this is someone who are bossy. Okay, a kind of um yeah, a kind of someone who are into a leadership, so in a higher position, and this young lady is just one of his talent. Okay, as you can see, so it's showing here that there's a fire here. So fire, so this is a boy, so this is older than that girl, and we can say that this is this older man who manipulated this young lady, who this old man have the desire, the fire, the feeling of sexuality that fires, that feeling the heart and the fires seeing the body of this young woman. Okay, so this leader, this boss of that young lady, use his power against this young lady to manipulated her and to follow whatever this boss would tell her. So as I can see here, this young lady was really been into a terrified situation way back then. Okay, and we can see that there is an abuse happened here. This man is like an animal kind, so literally he used his power to imprison this young lady under his power to um to make this young lady follow whatever he says. Okay, he make something like brainwashing this young lady, and this young lady was into a situation of she don't know how to escape in that situation way back then, though she would like to fight, she would like to make a way, but then she's not strong enough to make escape with that situation. So it was being curved. Okay, so the life of this young lady have the curve because of this old man who desired, who let his hot desires for the body of this young woman. Okay, so let me see what else. Okay, what else could be the reading for this? story. Okay, so I would like to know what else happened. Okay, tarot card, please give me the truth, the true messages. What had happened way back then? Send me the messages, the truth, nothing but the truth. All right. So, this is a story of a family man. It means that this man was being married. It was having, he had a family. So we call this man as a family man because he was married and he have kid or kids. Okay. And as we can see here, if some of you were asking, like the sender of this request, this person requested me to make a reading for this controversial person and for this controversial case from another country who was having a molestation case. So as I can see here, this has what do you call this? The desire. Yeah, a sexual desire. As we can see here, a woman and a man and a woman who are undressed. So this man who are have a family or a married man had this fantasy, who had some kind of sexuality, who are aroused by an undressed young woman, because this is an old man or older than this one, because this is a younger or young lady. So this man also likes kids, and this man is a boss. He using his power. He's using his power to make everything that he wants to achieve or to get whatever he wanted. But at this point, as we can see, so this is a smooth movement. Smooth movement, educated. If you're gonna look at this at the first time, you're gonna see that there is something diplomat, something that is formality, something that being respectful. You can see that this boss has the power from the from the beginning. You're gonna see that there is such a good power from this person, that he have the knowledge of um not knowledge of what to call this term, to make the people around him to follow everything that he's saying, to believe him. So another term for um, manipulation. So this is really skillful. He have that skills because he is educated person. He knows how to deal with people. He knows how to encourage people and to make him followed by people. So this person behind the front of his personality that he was showcasing to let the other people see he who he is or who he was. So these are the parents of those kids, and this person shows that he is well trusted and really good in handling kids. And even the parents of those kids believe that they have to trust this person because this is a trustworthy person. But behind that personality, behind um, that front personality of this person, there is something here that hidden. So there is a hidden agenda because this person is something like sexual interest for someone, for any girls that is that was undressed. Okay, so this is the personality of the person. He is good, he is kind, he looks like trustworthy, but of course every one of us has our another personality behind the doors. So this is what it's saying. Of course, everyone can be a good uh, model when we face or when we are dealing on other people, right? So we can show other people how good we are, how good we dress, how come we are, how well educated we are. But of course, behind that uh, behind that person that we showcase every day, there's always the true person behind us, okay, behind the thing. So his true personality is like this, okay. He has the sexual, this behind doors. So well, I am nothing against with that. If you're gonna say that, of course, everyone has this kind of um, desires behind doors, right? But this is his really the personality of this man. He is some kind of womanizer, like um, every time that she's seeing a woman, of course, every man desires a woman. Even we are still undressed, but when a man looks at us, they are desiring something. That is how he was, okay. And yeah, nothing, no comment, no comment for that, because as I do believe a lot of men are like that. They are having their own fantasy behind the doors. Okay, so this is that man. That man has, yeah, the firing desires. When he was younger, this man is a heartthrob. He he is very active when it comes to sexuality. So this man came to those parents to talk about the kids because he promises something that he gonna help for this, something gonna give a career for their children or for their child. So as a boss and as the parents, because this is for a career for their child or for their children, so they do believe, they trust that person who came along. Okay, but they never thought that there is something, hidden agenda. Yes, this is a hidden agenda, a hot hidden agenda, of course, because at the moment no one can even think or even notice that there is some hidden agenda why this man should have to hire their children to do something in behalf of his job, or something like it will earn money. Okay, so first everything is all well. So this is the young lady who was hidden the truth at first. Okay, because she was thinking, this young lady was thinking of something. This is someone who accused this old man of something. Okay, first this woman is really confused. She was really don't know what to do. She was thinking if sh do 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 she, or does she, or what to call it. She was thinking at that moment, okay, I am confused, so what should I do? Do I need to tell someone? Do I need to tell my parents? I don't know. I don't know what really happening. That is the thoughts way back then. Okay, so this man caused this young lady a confusion because at that moment, this young lady was really young at age. So she was in her what to call it, vulnerable stage. But at the long run, so she think that she have to tell someone. So she find it someone who will gonna listen to her, because this someone uh also find something that there is something wrong with this young lady. So this someone needs to talk to her and let her speak out the truth. So she tells the truth because she really don't know how to handle everything against this man. So what else? For this, it is showing that after all this struggle, so there wa- there is the strength. Okay, this woman keeps her strength even how difficult it is into her situation back then. And we can see here that there is the fulfillment. So, this is the answer for the questions. It is a yes. If you are asking if it is true, what happened? You are asking if what happened, it is true that this old man really did that? Yes. That thing makes this young lady to be under his control. This young lady was under a confusion. She cannot move. She don't know what to do. She was imprisoned by this boss because she was threatened by this boss. Something this man told this girl why this why this young woman been a prison of that nightmare, because there is a threatened, okay, it was a threat that something might gonna lose, something might gonna be broken if this young woman won't gonna follow his rules. So there was a lot of things bothered with this young lady here. You know what? As I'm reading this, it's something that I can feel that it is traumatic, traumatic to this young lady at her early age. He, at, at her early age, she experienced things like that. It is so traumatic. If I am the parent, so I think I'll gonna need a help from the physician or from the psychiatrist to protect my daughter's mental health, because I know the feeling of being abused, and it is like a nightmare. Even how many times you stay strong and move forward and try to forget the past, but not nightmares will always comes back and haunt you. So it will gonna need some it will she will gonna need some help. It won't gonna help it won't gonna help her if she'll she will just gonna move on all alone without the help of the professional. Okay, this is very hard situations, but since this is young, so she still have the strength to overcome something. But the truth is, you might see her and looks like that she is all well, but deep down inside her heart, there are some nights that she is still crying in the dark, and there are some days and some nights when she is alone. There is some nightmares that always haunt her. It is very hard in that situation, so she'll gonna really need help from the professional for her to really move on with a medication, because without a medication, I'm so sorry, but it will last long. Even she became old, it will always come back to her memory. Okay. Oh, yeah, speaking of, yes, that is true. She just showcased that she's all well, she's okay, I'm strong. Oh, it's nothing. It is just, it is already been passed. I forget that. I am already moved on. But the truth is, no. It, there are something sometimes that still haunting her. But of course, she is trying to handle everything by her own. She might speak to someone or not, but most of the time she just carrying it all alone, because sometimes she don't want to speak more of it. I mean, she can she can tell it to other people about. Most of the time it is, you know, what they call this, this is just a pretension that she is just fine, but no one knows how it's difficult for her. No one knows how making it mentally tortured, emotionally damaged. Okay, and it will not be if will not be healed immediately. It will cause her emotionally damage, and some moods, the moods will not be that well. Okay, so must be careful. Okay, immediately need the professional help, because no one knows how hard it is unless you were there in that position. All right, so it is a torn between, it was a torn between her, her own, or the financial way back that moment. Because if she will speak out, options might gonna lose or might gonna earn. So opportunity. She was thinking of this financial opportunity, because this is a career, this is a new career, this is a new way of having a good life. That's why it was really confused. She was really vulnerable way back then. So this reading is all about the past, all about what happened, okay? But this is until now, okay? Experience like that is such a nightmare. So Even though how hard we tried to keep moving forward, of course, still there are some times that it is holding us back. But we can see here, she keeps holding on for something that making her strong, and that is her own personality. She have a good mindset. She's talking to herself sometimes that hey, don't ever give up. Don't ever listen to everyone or to someone who are gaslighting you not to wear that, not to wear this, or not to do that. But this young lady have a strong principle in life, strong characteristic. Okay, she won't gonna listen, or she won't gonna follow someone else's. Okay, because she is a kind of young woman who have her own drive. Okay, so I think that is all for this reading. Okay, and again for the disclaimer, so this is a reading and I'm just reading it according to what the tarot card says, okay? So I just followed every messages that the card is trying to give a message, okay? So that's all for this reading, and for who for the person who requested this reading regarding the controversy of this old man who molested a young lady. I hope you get the answer from my reading. Okay? And thank you so much for making a request. And that is all for now. Namaste.